words in your little black book? Where have they been hidden?
In there, sleep was easy. Sleep was a reminder of death, and thus of relief. We chose this receptacle to remind ourselves that we had died, and while we remained in this world, we should cling to the little things that speak of our origin. Was I thinking these thoughts, dreaming these thoughts, or was the coffin doing it for me? Had I forgotten who I was for a blessed moment between wake and sleep? Then I felt the rocking of the waves. And I was there. I climbed out of the coffin, buoyed by what was unmistakably Australian waters. The smell was innate to me. I had thought I'd spend the rest of my life here once. To the Australian, my accent sounded foreign but not odd. There was a wildness here. It forgave my indiscretions, and I could surf to my heart's content. I left the coffin there, then, strangely, it sank beneath the waves, and I felt the grief. The grief of what I'd left behind in that castle. Was I still there, or was this a portal? How clear and lucid was my dream. Lucy waved from the shore, and I waved back. But when I tried to swim towards her, she waved me off, got up and left. Where art thou, Eurydice? Will you come with me if I don't ever look back towards you? Like memory, like love and grief, can I hold you and persevere? I let myself sink. I breathed out in a stream of bubbles and sank, until I was there in the forest, where I had been but a boy. Thunderstorm, shelter. Must I relive it again? What was my name? What was my name before? I can simply choose it away, can't I? What does it matter? What's in a name? A destiny. So, the house was there, just out of my line of sight.
Where are the words in your little black book? Where have they been hidden?
Yes, her little black book. Death would come to me if I would take her little black book. Of course, that was a lie, and yet I respected it. I respected her, didn't I? Why was I different from the others? Perhaps not greed, that was why. I went to Australia to escape. I did for a time, among the waves, but it didn't take long. The feeling, the night terrors. I was made this way. Should I not find a victim, I would become a victim of my own hand or recklessly by some others. I couldn't think straight until I'd let it happen. Late evening, the sky blood red, surfing next to others until on the shoreline they'd all gone, all but one. A large wave, we'd go under. I'd chance it. If I felt their ankle, I grabbed it. I could hold my breath well long, and they could not. The fight was delicious, but I imagine sexist to some. The taste of salt. How many had I left at the bottom there among the reefs? A few I dragged to shore, I don't know why. Then, such peace. I felt so human after, or rather I felt so much more myself. Cursed and blessed, the emptiness was form. How many had it been before I met Lucy? I made it a principle not to count. I hid their bodies in the depths of my unconscious. I love them more than any carnivore has ever loved a meal. My gratitude is unbounded. Did I feel shame? Yes. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Only for a moment right before, attempting to stop me, but it was like a leash on a rhino, a net on a great white shark, a saddle on a dragon. Not once did the blood in the water attract a shark to me. A shame, poetic justice. I never wanted to be me, so that's it. If I got inside, there it is in that little black book. My name. I open the door. I'm but a boy. My knees are scuffed from working outdoors. She's making something in the kitchen. I cannot smell things here. If I could, I would know. A soup? Or a spell? Were it a soup, it would be a good day. She would ruffle my hair, teach me things, talk in a low but loving voice. If it were a spell, a potion, the bitterness would make me choke. The lessons would begin. I could not be only of my time. I must feel her origin. I must know her pain. I would know her pain as my own. Sick potion making. A dedication to the endgame. A vision of the end of the world. I would know his name. I would forget my own. I would take a new one. Dracula, son of Dracul. Dracunin, belonging to Dracul. Who is Dracul? Dracul is the dragon. The dragon is the origin. Our shared master. Our shared mistress. But I had a life before. I had a name. Lucy would call me Nino. I could humor her, but that was not my name. As I am hers, as I am a slave to my nature. I am Dracunin until the job is done. What were the lessons like? They are not describable, but I will try. What it felt like was a nothingness, not any kind that is peaceful or kind. What it could be was a labyrinth she'd put me in, where the only way out was to lose myself further. That was the hard lesson. What was this place? Merely inside my own mind, she said, where few are brave enough to go. But I wasn't sure. My only freedom would be that little bit of doubt that I held on to. And it wasn't only my doubt, it was hers. How can I find it? I'm still here at the entrance, still looking down at my scuffed knees, still a boy without purpose or honor. I am sleeping, but I can think in this place. That's the difference. I'm not in a rush. I heard something drop. There it was, her little black book at my feet. I leant to pick it up. My hands shook as I opened to the first page. In the old language it read, "Beware. Look inside yourself before you look inside my pages." Then on the next page, I read, "I am void, I 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 am void.